Hi everybody, this is Wing Liang, the Aragon watch designer. So every Thursday is usually the day we have something new or something special we do for the weekend. So what I have here, okay, and today I'm going to talk about 3 collections that was launched a year ago or a few months ago. Or a couple years ago, matter of fact. So we have the Silverjet chronograph with the big date over here. And over here, we have the Hercules Brace Automatic. And one more collection I'm going to talk about is right after this too. So if you remember last week, we did a test. And the test was how many people, and I was going to share with everybody about the data, is how many people watched the video and then how many people watched the video and actually made a purchase. So I did a non-scientific analytical test. So within 48 hours, I just want to talk about 40 hours because after 40 hours, we had hundreds and hundreds of more views. So I engaged the first 48 hours. We had 1,200 people watch the video on Facebook, and then a few hundred people watch on YouTube. And the way how we find out is in order for you to get the discount, you have to type in the number 40 at the checkout. You'll get $40 off. And the collection was Aragon Dive Master Evo Automatic. And so we had 1,200 views and we sold over 200 units within 2 days. I thought it was very successful because it was fun. It was interesting to see the amount of people actually use the coupon, watch the video, use the coupon and purchase. So I thought it was very successful. And so what I'm going to do this weekend is for the 3 collections we're going to talk about, if you type in checkout SHIP ship, you'll get free shipping. Okay, so let's talk about these. And also another reason why I want to do these is originally they had multiple colors of each. Okay, so the green, the Silverjet had the green, the blue, and the red. And the blue and the red are sold out, and we are left with only the green. Okay, and the green. So for the 44 millimeter, I'm going to tell you exactly what we have. We have 30 pieces. Okay, this one, 44, and the 50, we have 49 pieces. Okay, so for the Hercules Brace, and later on, I'm going to do a demonstration how you can revive the color. You know how it aged. Excuse me, the Brace aged, and then revive the color, and using. I'm going to do a live demonstration. So anyway, 43 millimeter, we have 35, and the 50 millimeter, we have 70. All right, and once these are gone, and we're not producing any more of these Hercules anymore. And I don't expect everybody is going to buy, and we're going to sell this weekend, but it will be fun, just put something out there. All right, so let's talk about the Silverjet first. Okay, so as you can see, we don't do a lot of chronograph, and we don't do a lot of automatic chronograph, but this is what they call the mega quartz. What does that mean is if you activate the stopwatch, right? So you see how the big chrono second hand, it moves in a sweep motion like an automatic. So it's basically is a quartz watch. That how it functions is like an automatic. So again, so this is your chrono large second hand. This is your regular second hand. So this is your chrono minute. And this is your 24 hours clock. Okay. All right. So what I also really like is why is this so special is you see how the second hand for the majority of the quartz chronograph, when you reset it, it will go clockwise back to the center. But this one, it flies back. Watch. Let me see, without any reflection. Okay, start, stop, reset. You see how it flies back? So it's imitating a mechanical chronograph. All right. Not only that, so I'm going to tell you all the features. So it has a big date. So right now it's pointing at 31. So it's a 2-disc. So this is adjust the time. So let me push it back. So you can see it's going to be 01. I like this. Okay. So this is really, really cool. And if you're also looking for a very high depth dive watch, this one has a helium valves and it's 500 meters or 1,650 feet water resistance. So you can go scuba dive with this. It's really, really good looking watch. It's one of our staple, the Silverjet collection. So not only we have the chronograph, we also have automatic, okay? So if you're into automatic, go ahead, go get the Silverjet with the automatic that comes with the bracelet. But this is the only one, okay, that comes with the silicone strap. So here we go. I'm wearing the 50. So the thickness of the case, if you like a chunkier watch, okay, this is a 17 millimeter in thickness. All right, so they're both very good looking. Now, I want to point out other details too. So 44, okay? So we made 2 sizes, so it's for everybody. All right, now, I want to point out the features. Look at this. There is a ring, a silicone ring around the crown for easy gripping. Rectangular pusher. See that? Dual finishes. Okay, so you have the high polished for the button, high polished for the lug. Okay, and then we have that horizontal brushed for the side of the case. And then also the helium valve is in this high polished finish. So what's interesting about this particular Silverjet, and I hope to continue with this trade, is you see not only the mini markers are on the bezel, okay? So it is also on the side of the case, on the side of the bezel, you see? So 15 is 15. The small circle here is indented, is represented 10. So you see how cool that is, the starting point. I love this look. I mean, I love all the details in this watch. And then you also have the aluminum turning bezel. And then the tachymeter is ashed into the inner ring of the bezel. You see it's stable. So the tachymeter, I don't know if you can see it through the camera, it's really, really cool. So the tachymeter is ashed to the inner bezel of the watch case. It's really nice, this watch. All right, green lume glows green. Okay, screw down crown, make sure you lock the crown. So we have both. Maybe it's easier to see with the larger one. Can you see it, the tachymeter on the bezel? I don't know how many people, how many watch brands have done something like this with like so much detail. Okay, so much detail is designed in this case. Very, very good looking. All right, so one more detail I like to point out is, you see how the strap is in black, but the keeper is in green to match the dial. It's very, very good. All right, dual tone. Now, I'm going to move this on the side, and I want to show you this. Now, bronze watches this is a marine bronze, okay? Let me emphasize this. And this collection was debuted a few years ago. And why I like bronze watches, let me rephrase it. I like all watches. And why I wanted to show everybody about this is, you see how when you order this watch, you see the color of the bronze, okay? So through time, the oxidation, it will age the surface of the material and will change the color of the watch, right? So it looks like more antique. However, you can bring it back to a brand new color. So I was doing this demonstration earlier, just test it out first. So we have this material called Cerama Bright, okay? So basically what I did was I should have used a cloth, but I don't have any at the office. So I put a little bit on and then I start rubbing it. And as I rub it more and more, it brought back to the brand new color, like a rose gold. It's really, really pretty. So let me see if I can, maybe I should try, okay, maybe I should try this lug right here. So let me try it to do it. See? Wow. This is a lot of fun. So anybody, if you don't have a bronze watch, okay, as you wear every day, the oxidation will turn the color of the watch, making it look like an old watch. And then you can bring it back to brand new finish. Now, let me emphasize something, okay? So the case back, the crown, and the buckle, they're stainless steel. Only the bezel and the case are bronze, okay? So do not use that material because these are plating for the buckle, okay? If you rub it using that material, it will rub off all the plating colors. Okay, so now we have two sizes for the Hercules Brace. We have the 50 and the 43. They're both sapphire crystal with AR, so you can see that tinted bluish color to it. Okay, and these are both white dial, full lume white dial, glows a mint blue. Okay, and the hands and the index, they're white lume, glows green. Okay, so let me talk about the 50 first. So the thickness of the watch is 15. Okay, automatic movement, which is the Seiko SII NH35. And I like to point out the details. Now, this is a 200 meters water resistance watch, right? So the crown, screw down crown, make sure you pull out and then adjust the time and then make sure you lock it when it's done. Now, what I also really find this collection different than any other ones is, I don't know if you can see it in the camera. You see the hands are done trying to match the bronze color. And not only we did this, we did it in a vertical brushed finish. So what we've done is every single hand, we had to put it and polish it and making it this color really pretty. Can you see it? And I try to bring it as close as possible. So the logo, the hands, and the frame of every single metal R index, they're done that way. That's what makes this watch so, so special. The bronze case, the hands, the index, and the lume is amazing at night. If you ever own this watch, some of you might already own this watch. You can share with us in the comments like how much you enjoy this watch and how bright is the lume. Okay, and then also the decorated rotor has a Chinese character. It means the Aragon in Chinese. So if you can read Chinese, you know what it means. It's a matte dragon. Okay, that's what it represents. Okay, all right, so I like to put this on to show you. All right, let me push my Central Tourbillon. I like to show it off. This is a prototype. Okay, you can see the 43 on my wrist, looking good, looking really good. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the full lume dial at the end of the video. I'm gonna wear the 50. So we make multiple pieces, all right? I mean, multiple sizes. Did I mention about how many pieces? So the 43, we only have 35, and the 50, we have 70 left, okay? And it's free shipping, okay? It's free shipping. So all you have to do is type in SHIP at the checkout, the coupon code. All right, so now one more watch I like to bring out, and you can also get free shipping too, is the Hercules Automatic. And it comes in 2 sizes as well. So you see how they're the same? Okay, but this comes with a stainless steel bracelet. The design is the same. Okay, let me put this down. So this is the Hercules. And let me tell you the spec first. Is tungsten bezel insert, so it's scratch resistant. You know how some people, they worry when it's shiny, they like the shiny watches, but they don't want to purchase it because they're afraid to get a scratch with all the, what do you call, like the hairline on it. So with the tungsten, you don't. Sapphire crystal with the AR. Now, let me point out, let me bring this out first. Of course, we have 2 sizes again, 50, 43. All right, I'm just going to talk about the 40. I'm going to put, okay, how about I put this right here? All right. You will also get free shipping this weekend, or whenever you see this video, we try to keep it on as long as we can. It really has a great look to the design of this watch, okay? The specs are the same, except this time there are multiple things that are different than the bronze. Is the tungsten bezel insert, okay? Instead of the full lume dial, we have this texture dial. It's a dual layer texture dial, okay? You can see how the outer ring has that design. It's not fully round, but it's like a thunder type of look. Let me see if I can do it right here. Okay, and then the inner dial has this texture, looks like a fine hairline. It's very pretty in person, okay? And then you can also see the date window, okay? Screw down crown. Automatic movement, same rotor decoration for the Hercules collection. And the bracelet is just simply special, okay? Very, very special. You see how the way it's designed? The center link, it looks like a bullet, okay? The center link's design looks like a bullet, and it's vertically coming down. They all align very nicely. Vertical brush polishing. You have the deploying clasp, okay, with dual button release, flip lock safety, 200 meters water resistance. For $200, okay, I know it's $199.99, I think that's what it is. I don't know how many watch brands out there can do what we do. Is tungsten, first of all, tungsten is a very expensive material to produce. Sapphire crystal with AR for $200, automatic. And you also have our customer service that will always take care of you and try to help out, you know, every time when you have a question. So we have multiple colors, and this is like, I call it the teal, but it's really interesting. The Pantone of this is like a teal, like an aqua in between, you know, like that. Not sure how it looks through your display, because every camera or every phone or video, I mean, a display, they will look slightly different, but in person, it's such a nice color where it's so different than anything else. So we have this. And then if you're not into, you know, you're more conservative, do this gray gunmetal. Like, this is so beautiful. You see how the shade changes? Even though the outer dial and the inner dial, they're the same Pantone, you have this tone-in-tone effect. You see how it seems like the middle, the lower dial is lighter, but it's actually the same. And then I'm going to show it to you. We call this the sand. So originally I was trying to imitate, you know that the Desert Storm, the uniform color, or like the military tank color. This is how I got this, and I think it's very unique as well. Trying to explore more unique colors instead of like silver, black, or white, or blue. So this is what I was trying to do. And the last one I want to show you is the silver dial. If you like the contrast, you know, like a clean dial, go for this one. So beautiful, okay? You see how the color just because of the texture makes it look so different, okay? So I'm gonna put it on again. If you're into bracelet, get this one. Really, really good look. The movement is NH36, the date automatic. Okay, all right, so this is it. I'm gonna put this down and I'm gonna take the Hercules. I try not to shut off the camera, okay? So bear with me. All right. Okay, so bear with me because I'm just afraid that I shut off. All right, so I'm walking. You can see the transition. Isn't it beautiful? Like, here. I have not activated charger under the light yet. Okay, so before and after. Let's try this in this corner. This is darker. This is before. Charge it. After. Let's see. All right, so much brighter. Okay, so thank you so very much for watching this video. I hope you grab one of these watches. And next week we're gonna debut a brand new collection, a new design, I should say. So stay tuned. All right, talk to you guys later.